brother has asked a question. If he is being invited every Friday for zikr mahfil, and is it allowed? Can I go there for unity and the brother has asked a question. He's being invited to something called like a zikrullah and like a misbah or something like that. He's being invited to join the gathering of other people where they recite zikrs of Allah and they recite the Darood. Basically there was a beautiful hadith when the Sahaba walked into the masjid and he saw people into a gathering who was doing a zikr of Allah in a loud voice. So Sahaba told them to stop these things, as the Prophet ﷺ is still alive between us. So this is basically was indicating that this is bid'ah and this has nothing to do with Islam. You can do zikr as much as possible, and the more you do is more, it will be more clean up purify your heart. But setting up this zikr mahfil and the zikrullah mahfil, having zikr dua, because I have seen like many zikr mahfils where they're reciting Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. This is not something the teachings of the Prophet ﷺ and the Sahaba and the four ulama. This is basically people come up with something a new logic where they're trying to build a unity. But we can build a unity by presenting what is the true message of the Prophet ﷺ, how to teach a deen, and what is the sahih way to the zikr, but not something the way of setting up the zikr mahfils and doing a zikrullah. This is not proven anywhere in the sahih hadith. So because when people counter argue like it is okay, but I mean when you say like it is okay, so that's like the life of the Prophet ﷺ is okay. We don't worry about that. We just want to do this dhikr and that dhikr in the joining, and they have been making a circles and they are saying in a loud and also making a zikr dua and things like that. This is not something from the proven from the sahih hadith anyway. This is basically from the elders, from the buzurg and the awliyas, and these people does that. This is not something the teaching of the Sahaba, because I just gave you the example of the sahih of the hadith where the Prophet where the Sahaba was walked into the masjid. He saw many Sahabas was sitting in the gathering, and one of them making a loud of zikrullah, and the Sahaba, I think it was Abdullah bin Mas'ud, I'm not sure, you can check it. Then he forbade them to stop doing that, as the Prophet ﷺ is being still alive between us. So we do not come up with something a new logic and a new monopoly of making a changes in our deen. So we need to stick with the real way. We can do a zikr as much as possible, and we can do zikr to any time. There is no certain way, there is no special way to do that. It does not have to be in a mahfil, does not have to be in the making of circles, in the gatherings in the masjid, or imam is like reciting Allahumma salli ala, and everybody is like repeating in the loud. So this thing does not exist. They can do individual zikr as much as possible. It's going to purify their heart. But putting everything into the gathering of the circles, this is considered as a bid'ah, because this is not taught by the Prophet ﷺ, nor Sahaba, and nor of the four great scholars. May peace be and mercy be blessing upon them.